Right. We're back into it. So, 34:08. Only one first and one second place to go. Okay, let's go. Let's get back to Jade Room. Throne Room, sorry. I'm already in Jade Room. Alright, not a great high pay, but we could see some a few good things here. Although it's still a bit far for now. Perhaps Itsu with the Sozu. Hoitsu would have been possible perhaps, but it's a bit too difficult with no Nan and no Kyuso remaining, so I think the best course of action here would actually to go for Taiyao. Perhaps even Taiyao Pinfu, or just Pinfu if I manage to land on the Rianzo, and yep, I will have to discard the Nan here, but it's a safe tile, so it's okay. I can actually use it to defend. Okay, I have two pairs now of simple tiles. I could call Pon, but I would like to call Chi on another tile, like elsewhere, perhaps a Suso first, if possible. G did not expect to actually draw that. Gonna have to start calling soon if I want to remain Oya, I believe. Oh, too bad. Tondora. It was just a weak hand, fortunately, and I did not deal in, but still. My first Oya turn is over, so most likely I will have to rely on normal hands with no Oya bonus to win the match. Okay, not too far from Hoitsu actually. Pom, 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 and Tenpai for a 5200 hand. Or Mangan if I get Chanta on top of that. Or maybe even higher if I get Onlo on top of that. Whoa, it doesn't stop coming. What the hell? I drew nothing but Sozu tiles. That's impressive. Ah, Richi from Shimocha, that's annoying. especially with such a strong hand. I want to push, but I don't want to deal in the eternal dilemma. There are many ways to believe this could be it, but okay, it passed. I could have kept the Ishanten while discarding the Kuso, but I really want to try and see if I can. Like, I want to win that hand and I want to maximize my chances to get to Tenpai. Okay, pawn here. No. Let's keep it like this. Sweeping is dangerous. I'm gonna have to discard the Kuso here. Can I actually push? Let's try. Oh, pawn from Toyman. Okay. Also or none. 5200 guaranteed hand. Low pin. Nah, I'm gonna have to fall at some point. For sure. Unless it's a one chance. It passed. Those were very ballsy discards. Sun pin, low pin. Okay, Tsuji. It passed. Long! Haku Honitsu. 5200s. Okay. So it was worth pushing, but I don't really know what Shimocha's weights were in the end. Hello Skug, and thank you. This definitely was very risky discards that I did, but it ended up paying in the end, so it's alright, I guess. Okay, what should we do now? It's not a very good hand. Gee, I could almost have gone for Kokushimiso here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, with the 1, 9 of Manzu and the 1 of Sozu missing, and still no pair. I would have drawn the Q-man on top of that if it weren't for the pawn. I would have been Lianshanten for Kokushimiso with no pair. Not too sure what to do here. I think I'm gonna go for this one. Urichi from Toyman. Toyman is Oya on top of that, so do I have any? I do have the Haku, but that's about it. Not a lot of safe tiles here. Okay, the Aman is safe. I get one Dora, but it's unclear whether it's going to be of use or not if I want to defend. It should be fine, yep. Yeah, it was 100% safe, I didn't even realize. But he dropped the 2 and the 8, so the 5 is Tsuji. Will it work? It did, okay. It was far from a safe tile because it's right in the middle. It's just like the middle Suji, but still, it ended up working for now. Not even this. Okay. Ooh, Damalon for Pinfu Aka. So not very expensive, just 2000 points. But it brings Toymen's dealer turn to an end, which is good for me. And we enter the East 4th round already. Pretty okay hand. With the Ipeiko shape almost complete. Ryamen weight, Kanchan weight, no pair however. I mean I have 2 in my Ipeiko, but that's not how I'm going to use the those tiles. So I am going to have to find a pair elsewhere. And there we go. Okay, now that we have our pair, we just need to complete the rest of the incomplete shapes, and Toymen calls Lychee. So 4th turn Lychee. I mean I do have only 1 safe tile, so let's discard it for now. Okay. So if I want to push, I could go for Chitoitsu, but it would require me to discard lots of dangerous looking tiles. But I don't have much else to discard anyway. I could rely on the Suji and drop the Chiso pair, or now the Ryampin pair, but with the 4th turn Lychee, I'm not so certain I should rely too much on Suji. Dora, that's dangerous. Gonna drop the low pin for now. Okay, it passed. Dora passed as well. Sort of unexpected, but I mean, it would be incredible to be waiting on the Dora with the 4th turn Lychee after all. Yeah, let's drop it as well. This way I get to keep my Ishanten with both Chitoitsu, so 7 pairs, and Ipeiko. Okay, Lychee from Shimocha. Now perhaps it would be time to fall for good, if I even can. I guess it doesn't really seem possible, to be honest. What should I do? This? Ah, jeez. Lychee Patsu Nomi. Okay, so it's weak. Luckily. I tried to play a Suji that I tried to play a Suji that was Suji against both my opponents, but well, didn't really work. At least it wasn't a double loam, which would have been quite troublesome. Right, lots of Pinzu. Not a very great shape for now. I mean, the Pinzu is pretty nice. It has a pretty nice shape, but the rest of my hand isn't so great. Another pair, what should we do? I'm thinking I should just discard it right away, because there's only one of the Q-pin and Q-so left. Okay, Ryamen wait. If I could just draw the Chiso here and... or maybe not. Okay, I could perhaps, just perhaps, get a Samchoku. 4, 5, 6 Samchoku here. That's the Dora, but it's not very useful here. Unless I can pair it up and then exchange it for my Q-pin pair. This way the hand would get very much more expensive. Nope. Hatsu. Well, the Hatsu is going to be much safer than the Gyumpin. Speaking of which, Shimocha called Lychee here. I'm Oya, so I would like to kinda push, but I don't really want to take any risks here. First I'm gonna Chi, break his Ipatsu, discard the Hatsu, that should be safe. And we're gonna try and go for an open Samshoku waiting on the Dora. That's not good, but that's all that I can do for now. I have many tiles that are safe against Shimocha, so it should be fine, but I still risk getting hit by a Tsumo, which would hurt as Oya. Alright, but that's not quite the tile I wanted to get here. So either I fall for good, which is likelier to happen, to be honest, or I'm getting... I don't know. Don't know what to do. 6-6, so it would mean that most of the pins are safe. Yeah, let's defend. My hand is much too bad, and it was safe in the end. Okay. I mean, the big question here is the 1 and 4 of Sozu. I can only see 2 of the 3 So and Long. Okay, so it was another Suji. Dichi, Dora Dora, Ura. Okay, so it was another Suji trap, kind of. Not really a trap because he discarded the Uman long after he called Dichi. So it's not like he aimed for it or went for it. It just happened coincidentally. But it still happened, and I'm glad I did not get hit by it. Okay, and very average hand. It's pretty nice I managed to draw a third tone here, but it's still very unclear how I'm going to proceed with the rest of my hand. Pawn from Kamicha, after having discarded 2 Chun in a row. Probably just a lack of luck here. I didn't see if it was like on purpose or not. I'm guessing it wasn't. Alright, so it's not a very good E Shanten shape, but it's still E Shanten, so I would be wrong not to take it. I'm keeping the 3 So because it's closer to the Dora here. Okay, this one is a bit more useful, but what should I do? Let's go with this, I think. Anyway. That's not a very good shape. Okay, that's a much better shape. Like 100 times better. Okay, Lychee. We don't get Soundco or a four-sided weight, but still. And Shimocha called Lychee as well. That's a bit risky. That's a bit dangerous for me. He's Oya and I don't have that expensive a hand, unfortunately. But I have a decent weight, so I'm betting it all here. Come on, Ipatsumo. Nope, please be safe. Okay. Come on, Upapin. Come on. Ah. Dichi Uraichi. Almost another Dichi no Mi. Shimocha has been getting nothing but cheap hands. Well, actually, no. The previous hand was a Mangan. What am I talking about? But it was quite close, yes, indeed. It's a bit of a shame because my weight was better than his, but, well, that's Mahjong for you. One day you end up with a 13-sided weight and you end up losing to a Tanyo Nomi with a single weight. So what do we have here? 2 dragons, 1 isolated Dora. It does have a lot of potential. Okay, it doesn't have the Daisangen potential anymore, but it still has a lot of potential. I don't really feel like calling on the rope in here because it would perhaps even end up dropping to just 1300s, and I don't feel okay. Pont. I go with this, but I would really love to draw the Nan here. If I get into Tenpai with the 6-9 weight, I'm going to take it, but it will be kind of reluctantly if I do that. Yet another Dichi from Shimocha. It's very like what, the 4th or 5th Dichi from him? Now the big problem is that my only safe tile is the Chun. Okay, I do have the Kuman, but my only safe tile is the Chun, and if I discard it, well, my hand is pretty much done for. Yep, I'm not going to call pawn this one. I'm going to use it to defend, actually, while still keeping my hand somewhat alive. Okay, he had a pair of Supin just like me. I would not have been able to draw it by myself. Okay, the Ryama is safe too. Suman isn't safe, but she just perhaps. Okay, first this one. But if the Suman passes, then I could get Tenpai for Hatsuchun Dora 3. But I need the Suman to pass, which isn't guaranteed at all. Okay, now it is guaranteed, but I could have called it and dropped either Dora, but this would have been very, very risky, so I want to do it differently. I want to call Chi on either the 3 or 6, and drop the 4 that has become safe. The 5 was safe in the end. That's a shame. But still. Okay, there we go. Tenpai. Mangan Tenpai. Only one remaining draw for me. Shimocha might discard it if he doesn't wait on it. Okay. So the Haita has shifted to Toymen now. Cupin is safe, perfect. And no don't from Shimocha either. Whoa. All Tenpai 3-6, 6-9, Nan and Nan, of course. And Toymen had a pair of Nan. A very, very tense round here. Yep, so no south remaining in the wall, unfortunately. What's interesting, however, is that Toymen changed his hand in the very last turn. So I wonder what his last draw actually was. Perhaps it was the south after all. Which could have meant that if Shimocha had drawn it and discarded it in the last turn, he would have got hit by a double long double Hote. That could have been funny. Bon, because he ruined my 1-2 shape with the pawn 3, so I need to get it open and go for Tayo however I can. I mean, I'll try to find a way to do it. There are still many tiles around the U-pin, so I'm confident I will find a way to get Tenpai here. Even if I have to drop the red 5, actually, I don't really care. I want to grab the DT stick. Oh, I actually drew it myself. That's quite nice. Okay, Ishanten needs the 2, 5, or 8 of Manzu to get Tenpai. Chi! Perfect, Tenpai. So 2000 plus 2 counter would be 2600, plus the Ribo would be 36, which would be enough to get back to first place. So that's pretty good. It's not too expensive, it's actually very weak. But if it is enough to get back to first, then I'm very happy with that. Come on, Uppaman. Long! Tayo Akaichi. 2000 becomes 2600s. Okay, back to first, and we finally, at long last, end Shimocha's Oya turn. Now I just need to end the game with 2 quick hands, and the victory is mine. Okay, 3 pairs, including 1 pair of none, which could mean I could get and go for an open hand here, although the shape isn't so great. Many middle weights. It does have 1 Dora, which I can't really ignore. Bon! I'm still going to drop it next turn, unless I pair it up, because the weight is worse than the rest of my hand, so... that's a shame. So here, rather than going for an expensive hand, I just want to go for the quickest way to win. Chi, gonna drop the Dora right now. No one called it. Perfect. And Ishanten. Diichi from Kamicha. I have a grand total of 0 save tile against him, so it's not gonna be easy defending here, which might be the reason why I will not defend. Maybe. Okay, 2 Richi now, it's going to be a bit difficult. But still drop the 6. It should pass. It passed. There was a little pause here that made me believe it was it, but it wasn't, fortunately. Fortunately. Okay, I do have a few safe tiles now. Well, 1, actually. Which I'm going to discard. If anything, I want Shimocha to win. Even if he gets back to first temporarily. Okay, perfect. Please be cheap. Okay, Tayo Aka, perfect. So he's back to first place indeed. But I only have 1000 points differential with him. And on top of that, there is this very vicious rule in Mahjong Soul where if you are tied with someone for whatever position. The tiebreaker is actually to the initial placement at the beginning of the game, and in East 1 I was East, which means I will have the priority over everyone else if I end up tied in the game, which is crucial because I can win a 1000 point hand, get tied with Shimocha, and still end up winning the game. That's a very, very ugly way to win, but I'm not going to to overlook it. If it means I can get closer to throne room, then so be it. Although my hand is currently appalling, like really, it's horrible. I have 2 Anko, which is completely unexpected, but it's still very disgusting. Like, so many middle tiles that are so disconnected one to each other. Yeah, perhaps I can finally connect a few tiles together. Haku, yep, don't really need it. I do have a few, I mean I have lots of safe tiles. Oh, Jesus Christ. I have the Chun, which is almost 100% safe, and also the whole Anko of Pe, which is perfectly safe. However, what's going to be a bit annoying here is that I will have a Tenpai with good weight with no Yaku, however. And Kamicha called Leech actually, so I'm probably going to have to defend here. And hope that if Kamicha wins, it's not expensive enough to bring him back to first place. Gonna defend here, no choice. I can't run the risk to get down to third. Although, even if Kamicha wins on sumo, and if it's strong enough, I might still end up third, sorry. So I'm really not sure what I should do. Everyone seems to be defending here. And I'm starting to run out of safe tiles. 3, 3, 3. Okay, the 3 is safe as well, but... Okay, let's go for it, I guess. I probably will not be able to get Tenpai anyway. Ah. Okay, that's the end of the game and I get third. Dizumo Pinfu Aka Dora Dora Ura. So that's Haneman. 6,000 all. And that's the end of the game. Well, that's kind of disappointing because I was first not so long ago, but my lead was so short that I got down to third. Well, a bit disappointing, but not too bad. Not too terrible. Okay, down to 34.03. So still about 200 points away from promoting. Thank you. I did end up defending as well as I could. Because I still want mainly to avoid getting last places if possible. So even if I end up giving up what seemed to be possible winning hands, as long as I do not deal in and do not fall down to last place, I will mostly be happy with the result. Alright, a good starting hand. It should be pretty easy to get it, to complete it. with like Ton, Dora Dora. I have lots of middle tiles as well, which means it should be fairly easy to get it to Tenpai. Nope. I don't feel like going for Honitsu here because it would require me to drop one Dora. So I will keep this shape as is for now. Yeah, Chi perhaps. I'll drop the Supin now. And I just need to Chi on the Sozu here or the Pinzu. It will, however, be a bit risky to go with 3 calls, so I'm hoping to draw another one by myself. Okay, perfect. No Q-pin, so it's even the better weight here because the Q-pin has been discarded just 1 turn prior. And it's a fairly common tile to discard. And Tsumo, perfect. And I get to grab Toyman's Libo, which looks like, how is it called again? Dango, I think? Or perhaps it's just ice cream, but I think it was Dango. So Ton Dora Dora, 1000, 2000, plus Toyman's Libo, which means plus 5000 points. A pretty good start this time. Okay, another Bianchanten hand with a fairly good shape. It's nothing spectacular, but it could do it. It could be sufficient. Nice, very nice. I could even try and get Pinfu now. Gonna hope to draw the chip in by myself. Nope. Okay, actually Ishanten for... well, Pinfu is possible if I draw the Chipit by myself. But I will be still pretty happy with any kind of double weight, double-sided weight, even if I do not have Pinfu. A bit of a shame, but still. I'll do this just for the sake of discarding a tile that I have already discarded, not to give any, like, not to pointlessly give any additional information to my opponents. However, Shimocha with 2 dragon calls and 3 calls in total, with only 1 Hatsu discarded, which was mine, by the way. I'm wondering if I should truly go for the win here, or if I should defend against a potential Daisangen. Let's Lichi nevertheless. I'm hoping I won't come to regret it later. I mean, the Kyuso is indeed safe against Shimocha, so it might come off. Also safe looking against Toyman. Also as well. And I discarded lots of Sozu, so perhaps... but it is definitely a risky Lichi here. listen to this one right now. Oh, this one I absolutely love. Long! Dichi, Doraichi, and Uraichi. Go-ni, 5200s. Very nice. Ooh, 3 Dora right away. And 4 pairs. And there's lots of 258 tiles, which is annoying because I can't make anything useful with that. So I'm hoping to either go for Chitoi or to finally draw a few good tiles. I cannot stress how much I love Pokemon's soundtrack. Well, soundtracks actually, because every single game has a stellar soundtrack. Except perhaps X and Y. I didn't really like many of them in these games. I'm gonna drop it. There are too many 1s and 4s discarded. It's gonna be hard to make use of this double weight. But if I had to rank them, I would say that, well, first, 3rd gen is probably my favorite, both in terms of like the game as a whole, soundtrack of course, and well, in terms of nostalgia, is probably the one in which I got the most memories. But the 4th gen actually comes very close. I keep discarding the wrong tiles here. That's a shame. But I don't want to go for an open hand either. Like, yes, I want to go for Chitoi, but I also want to leave open the possibility to go for a normal hand. What? Whoa, okay. Tatehon Chitoi Mangan. Quite expensive, quite unexpected. Still not enough to kick me out of first place, but gotta be careful now. Ah, Kyushuku High perhaps. Nope, not even. It won't even let me Kyushuku Hide that garbage hand. But it has some potential. I do have a double Dora here. A few middle tiles that I will need to use at some point to make use of. Okay, good. Gonna drop this one now. Perfect. Yep. I should even be able to go for a Sanshoku 456 here. So let's try to do that. I think I should chi right away, in fact. I dropped tiles that I yet to be discarded, and damn it. safe tile. What if I kept it and discarded this instead? That's a very weird discard pile, however. I'm actually at a loss, I don't know what to do. Okay, this should be fine too, hopefully. Okay, Tenpai. Pen Chiso. It's a very bad weight, but I still have Sanchuku and Tudora, so it might work. And the Chiso is Suji with the Suso now, but please be safe. Okay, it passed. Also. Sumo! Perfect! Sanchuku Dorani. 1000, 2000, plus I get to grab Shimocha's Debo. So I'm still first, and I get to increase my my lead a little. Still not a tremendous lead, but it should do for now. Alright, that's a fine hand. Sushanten only, but it should not be too difficult to make some progress here. I have many tiles in all suits. Thanks. It was a very bad weight, but I still managed to draw it. So quite lucky there. And I was truly wondering what was going on in Shimocha's hand, because his discards and his Dichi were very weird. I couldn't really figure out what kind of Yaku he could have had. So I'm really glad I managed to swiftly end the round and cancel his Dichi. Let's drop this. This isn't a bad shape, so I should keep it for now. Perhaps the 5, 6, 7 Sanchuku is possible. 5, 6, 7. I need the Ropin here, the Loso, which isn't visible yet. Or I could just pawn the Hatsu, of course, to get the guaranteed Yaku. Nope, no thanks. Boom! Okay, that's not too bad, but I am going to drop this one first. Because the 9 is safer against Toimen and Shimocha. Perhaps not against Kamicha, but for now I'm mostly worried about Toimen. He's Oya and he has weird discards yet again. Not gonna call Khan on this one. I don't want to like increase the variance of this round for such a poor hand. If I had a stronger hand, then perhaps I would have gone for it. But for now, I'll just do it like this, and yep, Ichi from Shimocha. I don't want to give too many opportunities for my opponents to get back into the game and kick me out of first place. So I'm gonna hope to win on the Rosso that is safe against Shimocha. Perhaps long, perfect. Just like I wanted it to be. Hatsu Akaichi. Only 2000 points, but I get to grab yet another Dichi stick. So that's plus 3000 total. Alright. Yeah, very lucky indeed. It's very unclear what I can do with that hand. Perhaps if I am to ever draw the Chiso myself, I could even get a very rare Yaku that is called Sanshokudoko. That consists of getting 3 sets of identical value of the three suits. So a set of 7 man, a set of 7 so, and a set of 7 pin. Of course, I'm still very far from it, but it might be possible if I were to draw the Chiso myself, called Pon twice. I already have a set of Chiman, so I'm already pretty much halfway there. I'm gonna skip the first Diamond here because I'm still not guaranteed to go for it. Okay, I'll drop this one. Not too sure what to do here. I'm gonna drop the Roman here. I don't really feel like using it, but I wonder what I should do with the Dora here. It will end up becoming dangerous at some point. Even though I have 3 of the Chiman, it will then be difficult to use it, but still. I never know if someone... Okay, there we go. First play safe, and then we'll think later. Okay, this one is safe too. Sushi perhaps. I don't have much left actually. Everything that I have now is either Suji or dangerous. Okay, this one will become safe then. Okay, so let's discard it. Plus he's Oya and I'm much too far from Tenbai. What I wanted to go for did not happen, so I won't force it. Tsumo. Okay, Dichi Tsumo Tanpin, so 26 all. 2600 all. Okay, so he got back into the game. Now he's only 2000 points behind me. So I gotta make sure he doesn't have any opportunity to make a comeback for good now. Gotta be careful. Nice. Gonna drop this one. Okay, that's a pretty nice draw. Probably gonna drop this one here. I'm gonna keep the middle tiles and the Dora here. I want to try and make use of it if possible. Even though I'm moving forward, backwards 1 Shanten, I don't really mind. Pon. Get to skip Kamicha's turn on top of that. Good. Now I just need to, well, to complete the rest of my hand. Still gonna keep it because now that it has become a safe tile, it would be wise to keep it in case someone declares Dichi, especially Kamicha. Okay, Ishanten, perfect. Okay, it does improve my my shape a lot. Pon. Okay, there we go. Tenpai. I could almost have gone for Hoitsu, but there is no point in it, actually. Ooh, another Dora. Pretty nice. Lichi from Kamicha. Okay, this one is safe. But the 4 and 7 are dangerous against Kamicha, so I believe they won't come. Blonde. I was about to say they won't come out of Toyman and Shimocha's hands, but it did came from Kamicha's hand. Perfect. Ooh, lots of Manzu I can see. Yep. Fantastic indeed. Now I just need to get Tenpai here. Ishanten already. So I need the 5-8 of Manzu or 2-5 of Pinzu. I have a 12,000 point lead, which isn't like 100% safe, but it should still be sufficient. Ah, Jesus Christ. Well, doesn't matter. Senpai, should I Lichi? Should I not? Let's not Lichi here. Let's Dama. Nope. I already have a Yaku here with Pinfu, and Takame would be Ipeko. So it's not worth a lot of points. But I don't really need a lot of points anyway. No. So I keep the shape as it is. If I discard the 7, I lose my Ipeko chance, and if I discard the 9, I trade Pinfu and Ipeko for just a guaranteed Tanyo, but with a much worse weight. I would have won on the much worse weight, but still, doesn't really matter. Long Takame on top of that. Pinfu Ipeko for 2900s. Okay, I get to increase my safety net a little bit. Lots of Sozu this time, with almost a complete Ipeko here. Double weight here of Manzu, middle weight of Pinzu that I get complete. Nice. We could get another Pinfu Ipeko here, perhaps with an Akadora, of course. Or maybe not, actually. Okay, that was weird. It looks like someone hesitated before calling on the Rosso. Nope, no thanks. Oh, nice. Now I get to use this tile instead of using the Roman pair. Still Ishanten for Chitoi, but it isn't coming. Yep, I was Ishanten since turn 2 or 3 perhaps, but I still didn't get to get Tenpai. Now Shimucha has seized the initiative, meaning it's probably time to fold, but I can still push the Ishanten shape without folding. Like this. This one is safe as well. Those two are safe as well. Ah, Sumo from Kamicha instead. Sumo Nomi. So 300, 500 plus 1 Honba, so 400, 600. And we enter Orasu. So I'm in first place with a 12,300 point lead. And considering that Kamicha didn't go for Dichi in the previous round, means perhaps he has given up on aiming for first place and just tries to maintain second place here, which will play in my favor, of course. Also, by the looks of scoring Dora in the second turn, it must mean that his hand does not allow him to push for a Haneman or whatever. Something that could allow him to grab first place. Of course, I could be wrong. Perhaps he's going for a Manzu Huinsu, but it still feels unlikely, to be honest. Pong from Toyman. Toyman also seems like he wants to keep his third place, so quick Tanyo should do the trick for him. Gonna take a Tenpai here. It's a bad weight, but it should be okay. 3 calls from Toyman. Probably Tenpai now. Long Hatsu Nomi. 1000 points. And that's game. So we get plus 143, I think. Meaning we're up to 35-46 with only 54 points to go before getting back to Throne Room. 54 points would be just a second place. I could even play in Tonpusen, but I don't really like Tonpusen, so I'm going to stay with Hanchan. but this time I will just aim for second place. I mean, I won't complain if I get first, of course, but getting second is more than enough here if I have enough points, and enough points is actually getting above 80,000, 18,100 and 100. So if I get second with at least that many points, I should be promoted to back to Saint 1. Thank you, Skunk. Good night to you as well. Or perhaps it's morning in America. I'm not so sure. I'm bad at geography, unfortunately. But thank you for passing by, and please have a good day. Ready now? Should I get going for Manzu Honitsu Chitsu? Thanks so much, Skunk. See you later. Alright, maybe not. We have a Dora here, although there is no Cupin left, only one actually. So it will be tough to make use of them, but perhaps Chitoi should be okay. I think going for Shinsu would be bad here, or he dropped Dora for but Peachy from Toyman now. It's going to be tricky. Another pawn from Shimocha. Toy is blatant here, but will it work? Could be getting a Toy of my own here, but nah. Okay, Tsumo from Toyman. Let's see what it is. He was waiting on the pa pin as expected. Tsumo Pinfu Ura Ura, of course. So a very weak D pin, 2000 points, evolves into a Mangan thanks to the Tsumo and the 2 Ura Ura. Okay, not a great shape here. Yeah, it's unclear what I should go for here. Very much unclear. I ended up discarding a tile near the Dora, so I hope I won't come to regret it later. It took me one turn to regret it. Only one turn, but then again, that's what I kind of expected here, so whatever. I'll try to make something out of it still. Should I pawn right away? My hand is so terrible, that's very sad. But if I want to remain Oya, I will have to call tiles at some point, even if the rest of my hand is garbage. Boom. Nice, Tenpai managed to actually draw a second Dora. Very unexpected, but very nice. Calm, perhaps. No Rinshan, no Shindora, but at least it's a guaranteed 7700 or Oyama. Thanks to the Fuhane 8, 2, and 2 or 2. Dichi from Kamicha, so late in the game. He only has two remaining draws. So he could also be getting Haite, or maybe not, just Ipatsu. Dichi, Ipatsu, Dora, Uraichi. So that's a manga. Not as expensive as one could fear a Dichi Ipatsu with a Kan-Ura could be, but still expensive enough to send Shimocha in a world of trouble now. Sorry. Okay, Ishanten. It's a rather bad Ishanten, but it's still Ishanten, so yep. It's going to have to do for now. Dichi from Toymen. I could Oikake Dichi, but I I don't feel very confident in that, and I do not have a single safe tile anyway. I didn't want to Oikake with just Dichinomi, so I'm going to try and go for something higher here. Of course, I might end up regretting it later. Tenpai. Should I Dichi with that? Yeah, let's try to Dichi now.
No.
Okay, it didn't work. And it's expensive. Dichi, Dora, Dora-san, actually. I didn't even realize it was Dora. Jesus. Well, down to third now. Tied with Shimocha, of course. That's not how I will promote to Saint 1, unfortunately. I wanted to try something different here, even though it was really a bad Dichi and a bad discard choice. But he had such a poor weight too. He was only waiting on the 5. He saw that he would have been 30-10 had he kept the 7 and the 6 like that with his 5-8 weight. So he went for worse weights to try and win on someone else's discards, which worked against me. Quite frustrating. Okay, it's not a great hand. I'll throw my pay pair right now. Okay, it's a bit better now. Not too far from Pinfu. I guess all I can do now is Taio, I think. Doesn't feel like I can complete that hand by myself. I will have to rely on the discards. Bien Shanten. 2 Puma would be Tenpai. But another Dichi comes from Toymen this time again. Suji. He's Oya, so I better not risk it, I think. Okay, got Sumo anyway. Waiting on the Rianzu on top of that. Dizumo Dora, that's 13 in all. Quite expensive. Still tied with Shimocha, which isn't too bad. If I manage to somehow score a good enough hand to get back to second, I would be completing my requirements, for promotion. But I could also be getting a Kokushimuso, I guess. Or maybe not. Only Sushanten though. I'm not going for Kokushi, but I'm not denying the possibility. I would like to get Jinchan here. But I mean, Kokushi isn't so badass either. Depending on my draws and what my opponents will discard. I'm Saint-Chanten. I need the Iso, the Pei, and the Hatsu and Chun. Guess this is where my Kokushi frenzy will end. Let's get a normal hand now. Pawn from Toyman after having hesitated on the first one. So it doesn't look like it's a very winnable hand, or he has a Dabuton. Not even a Dabuton. But Shimocha got a ton, so he called, he opened his hand. Okay. G. But I think the Chun is still safe. I hope, at least. Okay, the Enchanten. It could almost have been Chinloto had I been given more time. But there are too many discards. I mean, too many terminals in the discards already. Actually, Ishanten for Jinchan. This could have been Sanchoku too, but I discarded the Papin like an idiot earlier. Too bad, I'm going to have to settle for Jinchan no Mi here, I believe. Plus it's late in the game, so I'm probably going to open and go for... or defend. I could also defend, of course. There aren't that many safe tiles or even useful tiles left anyway. Gonna defend here. Please get loaned. Please. No, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I'm almost guaranteed to fall. Never mind. I was about to say I'm guaranteed to fall down to last because Shimocha is most certainly Tenpai. But if Kamicha wins before Ryukyoku, then it's all good. Yaku Toi Toi Aka. Mangan plus 1 counter. Okay. So now it will be very hard to get back to second place. But still, I'm here to try. I'm not here to give up. A call right on the first turn from Shimocha. Okay, gonna drop this one while it's still early. Wait, it's already South 1. I can't use the Ton anymore to get a quick hand. Oh. What the hell? I was about to call it on top of that. I drew it by myself anyway, but still, it's not a Yaku. So I'm going to need to remain Menzen and call Lychee here. Alright. Still Ishanten. Tenpai. It's a bad weight. It's an horrendous weight. Beach. Yep, guess I'm folding here. Shimochi got a Tsumo anyway. On the 3-6 pin on top of that. Just Tanyodora, but it's enough to get me down to last. Alright. A decent starting hand, but it still requires lots of work. Gonna go with that. It's not easy making a choice here. Just need to call twice, please. Kamicha-san. Nope, that's not a useful call. Looks like the stream glitch for the moment on YouTube, but it resumed, so all is well, I believe. The Chi from Kamicha, Chi from Toyman. Guessing I won't have time to get a Lanshan here, unfortunately. Papi is safe. Could get Tempai here. Gonna go for it. Chi and wait on the Chiman. Tayao, Dora Dora, or Takame Dora-san. It's gonna be hard, but no. It's expensive. He had all of the Dora, actually, and one Ura, doesn't matter. Lich, Dora, Yon, Mangan, so I end up dropping down to 2000 points. I guess the goal has switched from getting top 2 to just avoiding last place. That's a shame. I had a good hand, but he had all of my winning tiles, so it was pointless. Okay. Not a terrible shape, I guess. Ishanten. Dichi. I have no choice. I'm gonna try to go with a strong sumo or strong hit, a direct hit on Shimocha, but that's all that I can do for now. Chi, so no Ipatsu, but if I can get at least one Uradora, then it won't be different than with Ipatsu. I don't have much time left. Come on, please, Isuso. That's not looking too good. If I lose this one, I'm going to end the stream here. Yep, not winning that round. So we'll need to bet it all on Orasu. I have 8,500 points to go with one Honban, one Lib on the table, so 7,200. And this high pay. I think I won't be able to get anything out of this round. It's not going to be easy here. Okay, that's good, that's 2 Anko, but it's pointless if I don't get any Urasan or Sanko with that. And since I do not have any other pair here, seriously. I go down to 3,300s, so it will be another 3 first places until I promote. So I guess I'm going to end the stream here. So minus 230, and it ends my short Nola streak. Alright. Well, that's too bad. I was 1 away from promoting, but I guess it won't be for today, or at least not right now. Perhaps I would come back later, but I probably don't feel like it. Perhaps tomorrow. So at any rate, thank you all for watching, and I will see you soon for hopefully my last games in Jade Room for quite some time. Hopefully. So thank you all, and I will see you soon.